Good morning to people. Let's start with obligations and contracts. What is an obligation? 1156 told us it is one where there is a juridical necessity to give, to do, and not to do. Imagine, there is no obligation not to give, but there's an obligation to do and not to do. There is a negative of to do, but there is no negative of to give. And I know you know what is to give, to do, not to do. What about the phrase, juridical necessity? It is one where the obligation is legally enforceable. Meaning, if the person with this obligation will not voluntarily fulfill the obligation, the remedy is to go to the court and sue this person. What about the other obligations where we will not be able to sue? So definitely 1156 is telling us about an obligation which is civil obligation, as distinguished from obligations which are considered natural and moral. These obligations are not enforceable through the courts. You do not sue these people with this obligation. And why will they fulfill the obligation? The thing that will require them to fulfill the obligation is their sense of justice and equity. That's the reason why you will fulfill this obligation. You are afraid of karma. So before we have the discussion of this, let's consider this. Natural obligations are obligations which are not legally enforceable, but the fulfillment is because your conscience is telling you to fulfill, or because of some religious affiliation. Lagyan muna natin ng simple. Today, November 2016. Your classmate, or A and B are classmates, but B may not be able to enroll due to financial constraints. And A is very sure if her friend B will go to the review school and will take the May 2016 CPA board exam, it will be very easy for B to pass. She's almost sure B will pass. And fortunately, A has money. And she knows if she will give money to her friend B, B may not accept it. B does not want to be indebted by way of gratitude. So A is telling B, here is 100,000 pesos. This is not a gift. This is a loan. I know, come May, you will be able to pass the board and you will easily get a job. Pay me December of 2017. And because B wants to go to the review, she accepted the offer. So today, 2016, A becomes a creditor of B, the debtor, for 100,000. The obligation will become due, to be due in 2017. Are you following? And so this is a civil obligation. Correct? Such that if B will not pay, can A go to court? Now what? Do you understand? Thank you. It's very easy for B to pay in 2017. And A is correct. Come 2017, May, B passed the board. And B received several offers, one of which is to be accepted by B. And the best offer required her to be assigned in Cagayan de Oro. Come November of 2017, 1 month before the due date, B lost her cell phone. And at the same time, A also lost her cell phone. Possible? Possible. Although they will be buying new cell phones, unfortunately, A does not have extra copy of how to get in touch with B. Likewise, B does not have extra copy on the number of A. So they lost communication. Possible? Possible for them to lose communication? Yes. Sometime in 2030. Pwede yun? 2030. The boyfriend of A is telling A, sweetheart, for the past 15 years that we've been, or past 10 years that we've been together, I did not lie. And so today, please try to understand if I tell you, I am dating another woman. Do I know the woman? Probably no. I've met the woman in one of my assignments in Cagayan de Oro. And to cut the long story short, that other woman happens to be B. So A will now have the chance to know the whereabouts of B through A, through her boyfriend. Correct? And her boyfriend is telling A, I'm sorry, but I have to cut our relation because of this woman. So hurriedly A went to Cagayan de Oro and confronted B. I thought you are my best friend. Yes, I am your best friend. Then why did you steal my boyfriend from me? I did not steal your boyfriend. When we met, he did not tell me that he has a romantic liaison with you. Oh, now that you know, why don't you just let him go so that he can return to me? My friend, sabi ni B, much that I want to show to you that I treasure our friendship. But look at my tummy. There is work in process. So please, try to understand. I don't want to deliver this baby without a husband. So I don't want an illegitimate child. Please try to understand me, my friend. But A will not understand, and A is angry and is now cursing B. Imagine, were it not for the money I lent to you, probably you are not a CPA today. And probably you will not be assigned in Cagayan de Oro, and probably you will not meet my boyfriend. So I demand the payment of that obligation. So in 2030, A demands payment. Unfortunately, B fails to pay. This will make A more angry. So A will go to the court and will sue B. Is it proper for A to go to court and sue B? Answer, no more. While initially the obligation of B to A is a civil obligation, but this obligation to pay is extinguished because there is already prescription. If a right arises from contracts and it is in writing, enforce your right within 10 years. If oral, within 6 years, under the statute of limitation. Because of the failure of A to exercise the right within the period prescribed by law, the right will no longer be there. You lost your right by inaction. Am I clear? Maliwanag po ba? What will require B to pay? Conscience. Correct? That she was benefited by the act. Am I clear? Later, the boyfriend learned about this to have some peace so that her ex-A will no longer probably confront B because the child may be affected. He decided to pay the obligation. So in 2030, it was boyfriend who paid the obligation. He paid A. And A accepts. What did boyfriend pay? There being no more civil obligation. This obligation, which was extinguished because of prescription, was converted to a natural obligation. The payment of which is dictated by conscience. And so, because of the payment, the natural obligation is extinguished by payment. Am I clear? Any questions? We proceed. And later, the boyfriend is telling B, sweetheart, no need for you to pay the obligation to A. Why? I already effected payment so that A will no longer bother you. Instead of appreciating the generosity of her boyfriend, B is angry. Why did you pay her? Because you owe her 100,000. Come on. That 100,000 is no longer a civil obligation. Look at the civil code. We need that money. In few months, I will deliver our baby. And that money will be of great help. I demand that you get back that money from A. Imagine. The girlfriend is asking boyfriend, or B is asking boyfriend, get back the money. If you are the boyfriend, will you follow what your girlfriend is asking you to do to get back that money? So can boyfriend recover? Should you follow your boyfriend if you are your girlfriend, if you are the boyfriend of B? If you are being required by your girlfriend? Kung ikaw, susundin mo ba girlfriend mo? Ikaw ba may girlfriend ka na? Wala pa. Ikaw, may girlfriend ka na? Wala pa. Bakit? Bakit kayo tumawa nang tinanong ko may boyfriend siya? Ah? Bakit? Bakit parang ikaw pare, may wala din? Grabe, no ha? Ang dami-daming babae, wala kayong girlfriends? Bakit? O, tinan mo ha, sa kakulangan na ng kukunti nga ng lalaki. Tinan mo itong line 1, no? 1, isa lang lalaki. Line 2, tama ba ako? Nag-iisa kang lalaki? Tama. Line 2, isa rin. Line 3, anong wala? 3 nakikita ko eh. Ha? Kaklase mo ba sila? Ay, ba't sabi nila walang lalaki? Kaklase ka rin nila? Bakit nila nasabing walang lalaki? Okay. Kaya ikaw ba susundin mo ang boyfriend, ang girlfriend mo? Abay, dapat naman. Dan man lang mapagbigyan natin sila. Sa isang relation, kawawa lagi babae. At sa tingin ko lang, I may be wrong. Pero I notice that in a relation, the woman is at the losing end. Tingin ko. Bakit? Atin na natin ha. Ikaw ba, pag nagka-boyfriend, madalas kasi ang babae, dalawa lang eh. Isang walang boyfriend at isang may boyfriend ng isa. Wala pa ako nalamang babae na lagpas isa ang boyfriend. Tanungin natin, pwede mong sagutin kung ayaw mo, ha? May boyfriend, wala. Ikaw, dito muna tayo. Boyfriend, wala. Ilan? Isa. Ikaw, wala. Isa rin. Wala. Isa lang. Wala. Isa. Wala. Isa. O, kita mo? Napakaraming walang boyfriend. At yung meron, isa lang. Tama? At isipin mo, bakit iisa lang ang boyfriend mo sa mga may isang boyfriend? They thought their boyfriend is the best for them, or respective boyfriend is the best for them. Di ba ikaw may boyfriend kang isa? Isa rin, di ba? Ama? Bakit isa lang? Mamaya ba susunduin ka ng boyfriend mo? Hindi. Ikaw? Hindi. Ano pagkakaiba mo? Sila wala ring sundo. Wala eh. Di ba? Kailan ka lang niya susunduin kung gusto lang niya? Di ba? At least mas masaya pa to na walang boyfriend. Paglabas ng 12, dire-diretso lang siya uwi. Ikaw, maasa-asa ka pa. Wala. Kasi may boyfriend ka eh. May obligasyon siyang bantayan, alagaan ka. Ba't hindi ka binabantayan? Ba't hindi ka inaalagaan? No danger of losing you. Because you don't have others. Correct? Nag-iisa siya. Hindi ka mawawala. You do not get the most out of what you deserve because that boyfriend is not doing what he can. He is just doing what he wants and not what he should do. Eh kung dalawa, tatlo boyfriends mo, sabi mo sa kanya, sunduin mo ako, hindi, kasi okay lang, susunduin ako ng isa eh. O, diba? Ay, bigla ngayon lalaba, kung talagang love ka niya, ano need? Ako na susundo siya. He will not let you go if he really care. Oh. Diba, eh kung may care, eh talagang babantayan ka. Eh bakit naman kasi sir, magdadalawa ako, tatlo, para makuha mo yung best. Gusto mo bang dumating ang araw, sisihin ka ng anak mo, Mother, did you not have the luxury of choosing who will be my father? Ikaw ang may kasalanan pag hindi successful ang marriage mo. Tingnan mo, pag may pera ka and you want to buy a dress, before you spend the money for a dress, what will you do? You check all the stores available. You want the best buy for your money, correct? And for how long you will be having that dress for a short period of time. Why are you not doing the same in looking for your future husband? Check all the males available. Eh sir, sasabihan kasi ako malandi. Pag dalawa na boyfriend ko, tatlo. Di ba malandi ang sasabihin sa akin? Tapos sasagutin mo, ba't ako malandi kung may 5 akong boyfriends? May kakilala ko, isa lang ang boyfriend. Nagse-sex na sila. Ako 5 ang boyfriends ko, kahit kanino hindi ako nakipag-sex. Measurement ba ng karakter ko ang number ng boyfriends? Will I listen to what you say? Or will I prefer to have a better future? Oh. Akala ko kasi, yung librong nabasa ko, the best book, until I've read another book. Until another book. Until another book. Nung mabasa ko na yung lahat ng libro, doon ko nakita sino ang best book. At lalo akong nagkaroon ng kaalaman. So, wag kang happy sa isang boyfriend. Nagkukunwari lang yan. Nagagalit-galitan kasi alam niya hindi siya ang best. Because if you are the best, why will you be afraid to be compared with others? Baka ang boyfriend mo, kumbaga sa isang basketball player, ay sikat na sikat siya sa inyong barangay. Nung mag-try out na sa eskwela, hindi nakuha as varsity player. O nung nakuha man siya, hindi pala siya pwedeng member ng Philippine team. Hindi siya pang Olympics. Correct? O, tandaan mo ha. So ang sasagot mo sa boyfriend mo, pag sinasabihan kanya, malandi ka, hindi. Ikaw ay duwag. Takot kang ma-compare. If you're the best, then show your best. Eh sir, paano kung 5 nga boyfriends ko? Paano sa mga special occasions? Simple. Who makes the best offer? Go to the highest bidder. These things you will experience while you are still looking for a husband. Kapag asawa ka na niyan, marami nang mawawala. Yung i-date ka, malawala na yan. Paghahanda na yung gastos ng anak eh. Ang pagiging babae mo, may enjoy mo hanggat dalaga ka. Parang nung college, pahirap ng pahirap ang buhay mo. After tamo, nung nasa undergrad ka, pwede di ka masyadong mag-aral, pumapasa ka kasi ang measurement naman ng teacher, yung entire semester. Pero ngayon, hindi pwede. You should prepare. Correct? Kasi ang measurement, minsanan lang yung board exam. At pagkatapos niyan, trabaho. Hindi pwedeng tinatamad kang pumasok kasi may pasok. Sa undergrad, pwedeng tinatamad ka. Correct? So, pahirap ng pahirap. Tapos, magkakaroon ka na ng asawa. Hihirap na naman. Andyan na yung mga selos, andyan na yung mga galit mo. And imagine, required kang magtrabaho because you did not get the best husband. You're required eh. Kulang yung income ng husband mo eh. To support the needs of the family. Ano mangyari? Sasagot ka kay husband. Ano yung mga anak mo sa umaga? Sa umaga pa lang, sila ay wala na may problema na. Kasi paggising sa umaga, dahil may pasok ka rin, nagagalit ka. Bis-bisan nyo, kumain na kayo, ayan na yung sundo nyo. Yeah. Pambira kayo, malilate na rin ako. Di ba? Mainit na yung ulo ni nanay. Si tatay naman, naiinis na rin. Nag-aaway na ngayon. Di ba? Oo. Eh samantalang kung ang napangasawa mo, capable of supporting the family, simple lang sasabihin sa ni husband, mamili ka lang, ha? You keep your work or you resign from your work. If you keep your work, I don't want to hear anything from you except make my children feel happy in the house. Ayoko nagagalit ka dahil gusto mong maabala ka kasi may trabaho ka. Dito ka lang sa bahay. Wala kang gagawin kundi asikasuhin ng mga anak ko. Stay at home. Ako bahala sa bulsa, ikaw bahala sa puso. Keep my family intact. I give you the money needed. Oh, yun lang. Kasi pagka siya may trabaho, pero kaya mo namang suportahan at nag-iingay siya, palayasin mo, wife, get out of this house. Ayaw ko ng ganyang ingay. Lalayas ka. Sasama ko mga anak ko, sama mo. Pero kahit kung talagang mahal mong pamilyang to, ayaw mo, malis ka. Dapat kasi kaya mo siyang kontrolin. Dahil naiintindihan mo situation, kagaya dito. Dapat naiintindihan mong mabuti. And how do we understand each other? Simple. Listen carefully. If during the discussion, you probably will create some doubts, remove immediately the doubts. Get a piece of paper, write your question on a piece of paper, and give it to the person in front of you until the paper reaches me. That's the way to communicate with each other. Now, if you find it difficult to write, then just raise your hand, and once acknowledged, ask the question. Pwede yun. Because sometimes, while we want to write the questions, after writing what we want to write, it is not what was intended to be written. Tama? And the reviewer will answer the question as written and not the question as intended. So just do it orally. Eh nahiya ka, ayaw mo rin. Likas sa babae, mahiyain eh. Correct? Mahiyain yan. Subukan mo. Kapag ang babae nililigawan natin o girlfriend natin at kumain tayo, nahihiyang magbayad, tayo nagbabayad. Sa jeep, nahihiyang magbayad, tayo na naman. May mabilis nakakaipon ng babae. Hindi dahil sa matipid sila. Tayo gumagastos eh. Ewan ko lang kung nabago na, I belong to the old schools of thought eh, na kami ang nagbabayad. Kasi lately, parang nakikita ko iba na. Oh, minsan may nakita ako sa isang fast food. Dumating, batingin ko yung lalaki, athlete eh, mga 6'4", 6'3", kasi mas mataas siya sa akin. So, yung babae naman mga 5'2", 5'3", mga ganun. Pero mataas na rin niya sa babae. And they have to eat. Nakita ko yung babae, binigay niya yung wallet niya dun sa lalaki. At yung lalaki naman ang pumunta sa counter to buy the food. Mga 500 yung binigay niya. And then, pagbalik ng lalaki, marami siyang dalang pagkain. Binibigay niya yung sukle. Ginawa ng babae, kinuha lang yung wallet. Yung sukle, sabi na, sa'yo na. Diba? Kaya, diba ka may utang siyang 500? Mari din naman gano'n. Diba? Possible. Pero possible din na hindi. Correct? Now, so magtatanong ka. Ngayon, kung hindi mo kayang isulat, naiya ka rin ma-identify that you're the one asking the question, wait for the session to end, approach me, ask the question. Gan lang kadali. Naintindihan? Okay. Ang tanong, mababawi ni boyfriend? My dear, kung ang tanong ko lang, si B ang nagbayad, mababawi ba ni B? Baka iba sagot. Remember, boyfriend here is a third person and not the debtor. Third person siya. At dahil third person siya, is it possible he did not know when the obligation was contracted? He knows girlfriend is indebted, but did not know it was more than 10 years ago. Possible? And therefore, that is ignorance of the fact and not ignorance of the law. Follow? And so we check. If boyfriend is aware that there is already more than 10 years, alam niya na may prescription na, walang recovery. But if boyfriend is not aware of prescription, he can recover under solutio indebiti. Follow? What if it was B who paid? And the question is, can B recover? The answer is definitely no. Because B here is the debtor. And therefore, definitely, siya ay aware na may prescription. And she cannot say, I did not know the law. Ignorance of the law excuses no one. Follow? Samantalang si boyfriend, pwede niyang sabihin, hindi ko alam na more than 10 years na. Ignorance of the fact. Klaro? Lagyan natin ng isa pa. Kung ikaw ay isang Roman Catholic, anong isa sa obligation mo bilang Katoliko? Magsimba. Tuwing linggo, correct? For the past 3 weeks, hindi ka nagsisimba. Naisipan nung pare, idemanda ka for non-fulfillment of your obligation to attend the Mass. Can the parish priest do that? Because the obligation is not civil. Am I clear? Kaya banatan na natin yung ating obligation. Obligation to give, to do, and not to do. Siyempre may panggagalingan muna yan. Tama? Tama. Nanggagaling muna yan sa law. Sa contracts. Yan ang dalawang pinanggagalingan ng obligations. Law and contracts. But if you will look at 1157, 5 ang naka-enumerate na sources. May dinugtong na quasi contracts. May dinugtong na acts or omissions which are punishable by law o tinatawag na delicts at may dinagdag na quasi-delicts. Nanggagaling ito sa tort or culpa Aquiliana. Bakit ko sinabing dalawa lang? Law and contracts. Ito kasing tatlong to, quasi-contract, delict, at quasi-delict, itong tatlong to ay galing din sa law. Kaya may ganyang tatlo ay may law. Because were it not for the law, wala sana sila dyan. At sabi, if one is saying, your obligation is derived from law, that obligation cannot be presumed. There should be a law. Dapat may law. May obligation ba tayong pakainin ang girlfriend natin? Wala. Ba't natin pinapakain out of pity? Naawa tayo. Nakikita mo, gutom na eh. Paano kung ang girlfriend mo ay mapangasawa mo? May obligation ka bang pakainin ang asawa mo? Yes, may law. Sabi kasi ng family code, tama? Husband and wife have the obligation to support each other. May obligation ba tayo magbayad ng buwis? Sabi ng National Internal Revenue Code. Our inhabitants must pay their taxes. Am I clear? Ngayon, maliwanag yan. May topic para sa contract, pero paano ko ma-explain ang quasi-contract kung hindi natin to alamin muna? Let's have an idea. Pag sinabing may contract, it presupposes there is meeting of minds. May meeting of minds kasi mayroong offer at mayroong acceptance. At ang acceptance pwedeng implied, pwedeng express. Correct? Correct? Samantalang pag sinabing quasi-contract, yan ay walang meeting of minds. Pero may bagay na ginawa. May act. At yung act na yan ay lawful. It must but be done on its own. Voluntary and unilateral. At ang ginawang act na yan magre-result sa benefit. And the person so benefited is required to effect reimbursement. Reimbursement so that no one shall be unjustly enriched at the expense of another. At ang tinatawag na solution debiti, negotiorum gestio, and other quasi-contracts. Lagyan muna natin ng simpleng discussion. $12. Ipagpalagay natin, sino nga yung may boyfriend ka, no? Wala. Ikaw, meron? Wala din. Sino may boyfriend dito? Ito. May boyfriend ka, no? Yan. At around 11, tinext ka ng boyfriend mo. Halimbawa lang. Ang pangalan mo? Ariel. Herlin, sundo kita mamaya. Ano sasagot mo? Okay. 11:45, nag-text ulit siya sa'yo. Herlin, matraffic pala papunta dyan. wait mo lang ako ha, kasi baka malate ako ng dating. Ano sasagot mo? Okay, okay pa rin. Siyempre, paglabas mo ng 12, andun ka lang, di ka alis kasi nag-text naman sa'yo. Correct? 12:30 na, wala pa. Maghihintay ka pa rin. Kasi tinawagan ka niya eh. Erlyn, siguro in few minutes I'll be there. Wait mo lang ako ha. Ano sasagot mo? Tinawagan ka niya eh. Oh yes pa rin, maghihintay siya. Dumating naman siya before 1. Of course, you're now somewhat upset. Tama? Kung ikaw yun, upset ka na. Upset na. Kung ikaw yun, upset ka na. Ayan. And coupled by the fact that you're already hungry. Correct? At nung dumating yung boyfriend mo, sa imbis na mag-apologize sa'yo, siya pa galit. Pambira naman tong traffic dito. Sobra, halika na nga. Aba, hindi ka nakarinig ng sorry. Siyempre, medyo upset na. Wala ka ngayon kibo. Naglalakad na kayo ngayon. And sa paglalakad, natanaw niya yung Jollibee, natanaw niya yung Goldilocks. Sabi niya sa'yo, siguro gutom ka na, no? Talaga namang gutom ka na. Halika, kain tayo. Pero hindi ka nag-reply. Wala kang sagot kasi nga upset ka. Pero pagtapat ng Goldilocks, pumasok ka. Pumasok na rin yung boyfriend mo. Umupo ka sa chair, you occupy the table, and umupo na rin siya at pumunta at umorder ng pagkain. Tinatanong niya, ano gusto mo? Wala kang sinasabi. Umorder na lang siya. Question. Nung pumasok kayo sa Goldilocks at umorder siya ng food, is there a contract na kakain kayo or a quasi-contract? Sagot. Quasi-contract. Thereafter, sabi niya, it's too early, first day naman ng meeting eh. Let's watch a movie. Hindi ka na naman kumibo. Pero, bumili siya ng ticket, pumasok kayo sa movie house. Later, hinawakan niya yung kamay mo. Kasi nga, hindi ka kumikibo eh. Ano kaya problema nito eh? Nakakain na. Ay pa rin kumibo. Hinawakan yung kamay mo. Sita, pakis naman oh. Hindi ka na naman kumibo. But you close your eyes. And so your boyfriend kissed you. What gave him the courage to kiss you? A contract or a quasi-contract? Quasi-contract. In both cases, your answers are wrong. In both cases, may contracts. Kita mo? Gumpisa pa lang, kikita mo na yung errors mo. Nung sinabi niyang, sweetheart, kain tayo, did he make an offer? And when you enter the restaurant, did you accept the offer? Implied acceptance of the offer. Is there meeting of minds? Nung sinabi niya, manood tayong scene at sinabi niya, sweetheart, can I kiss you? Did he make an offer? Did you accept the offer? Yes, and therefore there is contract. Kaya kanya hinalikan, pumayag ka. Correct? Malinaw. Eh paano sir kung di niya ako hinalikan? Sampalin mo, breach of contract. Correct? Dito sa quasi-contract, walang meeting of minds. Tatandaan mo, the moment there is meeting of minds, there is contract. And your acceptance may not be expressed. You can do it by acts. Correct your silence, your omissions. Tama? Kaya ka naman niya hinalikan dahil pumayag ka eh. Hindi naman namin gagawin kung ayaw nyo. Correct? Kaya nga nagtataka ako, bakit may mga lalaking nababasted? Kasi may nanliligaw. Ako hindi pa ako nabasted. Totoo yan, sir. Hindi ako nanliligaw eh. Pag gusto ko yung babae, hinahawakan ko ang kamay. Kasi alam ko, pag ayaw niya sa akin, sasampalin niya ako. Pag hindi mo ako sinampal, may gusto ka rin sa akin. Correct? Yan ang nasa isip ko. Mapipreskuhan ka, mababastusan ka eh. Kasi hinawakan ko yung kamay mo eh. Pero kung may gusto, ewan ko halimbawa, di ba wala pa kayong boyfriend. Halimbawa, crush mo rin yung kaklase mo, ikaw yung lalaki, crush mo rin siya. Hinawakan ng kamay mo, sasampalin mo. Hindi. Ikaw, sasampalin mo. Kung crush mo din siya, sasampalin mo. Sabihin mo, sasampalin mo kung crush mo din siya? Di ba? Hindi. Kaya, gentlemen, yan ang secret. Pag wala kang masyadong pera na gagastusin para sa panliligaw, lakas ng loob. Hawakan mo yung kamay. Ikaw halimbawa, crush mo rin siya. Halimbawa, hawakan ka ni Daniel Padilla, crush mo siya. Sasampalin mo? Hindi. Gentlemen ha. Lakas ng loob. Can you be my girlfriend? Hawakan mo ganun. Ayaw sa'yo, sasampalin ka. Ihanda mo. At least walang gastos. Now, ayan ang secret ha. Okay. Kaya marami ako naging girlfriend sa lakas ng loob. Hahawakan ko lang. Yeah. Lalo na pag halimbawa, nakita mo, palakpak ng palakpak. May gusto sa akin. Correct na. Kasi po, with all modesty, dati po akong varsity player. Basketball. Okay, now, and for 2 years, naglaro din ako sa volleyball. Kasi nasa age pa ako correct na pwede makapaglaro. Now, ano yung quasi-contract? Ipagpalagay natin ganito. Your neighbors went to Canada to try their luck there because the head of the family got a job there, allowing him to bring the members of his family there. So because they will be just trying their luck here, they intend to return if that will not be successful. They left their house here. And then, months later, a strong typhoon hit your place. The following morning, you noticed that part of the roof of your neighbor's house was destroyed by the strong winds of the typhoon. Possible? And no one is taking care of the house because the owners are in Canada. So it appears now to be an abandoned house. Follow? And you're worried. What if some unscrupulous people come nighttime may take advantage of this and may enter the house through the damaged portion of the roof and may take some of the valuables of your neighbors? And you don't want that to happen because you're a good neighbor. So you decided to buy roofing materials, engage the services of a carpenter to effect the repairs of the damaged portion of the roof. Question. Were your acts of buying roofing materials and engaging the services of a carpenter for the repairs of the damaged portion of the roof lawful acts? Did your neighbors authorize you to do that? No? Do they know that you're doing this? No? But will your neighbors be benefited? Sagot. And you incurred expenses, correct? When they return, are they required to reimburse you? Quasi-contract. Follow? Naintindihan? Walang problema. Ang importante lang dyan, yung ginagawa mo, lawful na nakakabuti. Kapag hindi nakakabuti, hindi siya quasi-contract. What about ganito? So, maliwanag yun, ha? Ano yung nangyari doon? Anong quasi-contract? Negosyorum, gesture. Kanina may solution debit na tayo. Tama? Ayos ba? Yes. Enrollment na. Magpe-freshman ka na. Nagtatalo kayo ng tatay mo. Sabi mo, Dad, please give me the money. I will now enroll in BS Tourism. Sabi ng daddy mo, anak, wala kang future sa tourism. Hindi ka pang tourism. Bakit po? Ano sinong kukuha sa'yo? Pag tourism, anong gusto yung kunin ko? Accountancy ka. Yan ang bagay sa'yo. Nakikita naman eh. Dad, tourism, hindi ka nga, makukuha ka ba sa airline? Makukuha ka ba sa hotel? Hindi. Accountancy ka. Now, bakit? Ay, hindi ko alam. Basta yun ang pinagtatalo na ng mag-ama. Correct? Ikaw ba, naisipan mong kumuha ng tourism? Hindi. Bakit? Bakit? Ba't ayaw mo kumuha ng tourism? Kasi hindi ka kukunin sa airline, correct? Ba't di ka sa hotel? Pang-accounting yan, di ba? Kasi napakasabi ng tatay, matalino ka. Pang-accountancy ka. Hindi ka pang tourism. Ayaw talaga pumunta sa ninong niya. No. Tatay ko ayaw kong bigyan ng pera pang-tuya. Bakit may pera tatay mo? Gusto niyang kunin ko accountancy. Ano ba gusto mo? Tourism, no? Inaanak. Tama tatay mo eh. Basta hindi ko alam ano pagkakaiba ng bantukuha ng pero dahil mahal kita, inaanak kita, eto pera. So God Father gives you money to enroll in tourism. Question, is the act of your Godfather giving you money a lawful act? Did your father authorize your Godfather to give you the money? No. Did he know that your Godfather is giving you money? No. Will your father be benefited by the act of your Godfather? Yes. Is the father required to reimburse? Yes. Other quasi-contract. Am I clear? Lagpasan ko lang muna yung Delhi. Ipapasok ko lang si quasi Delhi. Kasi pareho silang may salitang quasi. Kaya may similarity. So quasi contract versus quasi Delhi. The acts, my dear, both lawful. The result will be different. In quasi-contract, the lawful act results to benefit. In quasi-delict, the lawful act results to injury or damage. Kung isasabay mo si delict, here the act is unlawful, resulting to injury or damage. Sa paano ka malilito? Pag ang ginagawa hindi labag sa batas, dalawa lang pagpipilian mo. Quasi-contract or quasi-delict. Kagaya nito. Na-discuss natin to. Lawful ang ginawa, nag-benefit. Ito, lawful ang ginawa, injury nangyari. Lagyan natin ng simple. You are repairing the damaged portion of your roof. So you went up, you're now on the roof, you're fixing the roof, you're using a hammer. Unfortunately, instead of hitting the head of the nail, you are hitting your fingernail. Possible? Will that be painful? Masakit? At dahil sa sakit, sa pain, nilapag mo yung hammer. Yung roof mo, siyempre, hindi naman flat, correct? Tama? Naka-slant, ganun. Or what will happen to the hammer? The hammer is sliding down. You tried retrieving the hammer, but you will not run because you may also fall. And you were not able to get back that hammer. It's now falling. And at that time, Mr. X is passing by. Pag ang tao naglalakad, nakatingala? Hindi. Malamang diretso lang ang tingin. Tama? Is it possible Mr. X will not notice that a hammer is falling? It hit the head of Mr. X. Will there be injury? Are you liable? At that time, were you then doing a lawful act? Yes, but did you cause injury? Ayan ang quasi-delict. Follow? You're driving your car. Within speed limits, you have a valid driver's license. You are reaching an intersection and you saw several white lines painted on the street, meaning expect people may be crossing. It's pedestrian lane. Tama? But looking at the traffic light, assuming you are headed to this direction, and this is the intersection. Looking at the traffic light, it's green, meaning, so you will proceed. Miss A is here, and is in a hurry to go to the other side of the street, so she will cross. Why is she in a hurry? She is to answer the call of nature. She is to defecate. For few minutes, she's been in pain. She's really trying to control it. And she saw the restaurant on the other side of the street. So she is in a hurry to go to the other side. But necessarily, the traffic light on her side is red, correct? Pag red, ano ibig sabihin? Stop. Pero pag nag-stop siya, baka lumabas na. So she will not mind the traffic light. And she hurriedly will cross. And you were surprised to see Miss A. What will you do if you see Miss A in front? You will apply the brakes. But not enough. Your car is still hit Miss A. Pwede? Nabangga mo si Miss. Nabangga ng sasakyan mo si Miss A. Natumba. Na-EBS. Tama? Question. Will that result to injury? Yes. Are you liable? Sagot. My dear, you are the proximate cause of the injury. You cause injury to a person who is crossing the street, and that place is supposed to be a place where you should expect people to be crossing. Tama? You are still liable. Can you ask the court to reduce your liability? Yes. Doctrine of contributory negligence. Follow. You are driving your car along the national highway, and in front is a cargo truck, and so you try to overtake. But before you try to overtake, you will check if the approaching vehicle will allow you to return to your lane. Correct? And you are very sure if that approaching vehicle will just maintain its speed, you have enough time to overtake the cargo truck. But you do not know what's happening between or amongst the occupants of that car or that vehicle approaching. Nag-aawa yung mag-asawa. Galit na si wife. I will be late for my appointment. Imagine this is a brand new car. We are traveling at 40 kph per hour. You're supposed to be traveling at no less than 80 or 100. This is the national highway. Sabi ni wife, mamili ka. Kung hindi mo bibilisan, itigil mo, bababa ako. Kung ikaw ang asawa, yung husband, anong gagawin mo? Itigil mo para bumaba siya. Correct na. Yun ang gusto niya. Hindi mag-abang sa ibang sakyan. Pero, si husband, siyempre, nagalit. Nag-accelerate ng speed. Imagine. Suddenly, the 40 is 60, 80, 100. And you will see that, correct? That this vehicle is now coming very fast. You decided to return to your usual place behind the cargo truck, but it is already occupied by another vehicle. And you cannot swerve to the left, it's ravine. And there was collision. who is negligent. Kasi ang cause ng quasi-delict, negligence. To, di ba negligence to? Tama? Hoy! Sino ang negligent? Si driver ng umo-overtake o si driver ng dumarating? Sa mga basta na lang titingnan yung nangyayari, ang sasabihin nila, ay kasalanan nito, umovertake to eh. My dear, doctrine of last clear chance. Who has the last chance to avoid the injury and did not take the chance is the one negligent. Tatandaan mo, ang quasi-delict nangyayari because of kapabayaan, negligence. So, ang may kasalanan yung approaching vehicle. At maaaring nagtataka ka, para hindi ka na mahirapan, tingnan mo itong maaaring na-experience mo sa buhay. Ito ay sidewalk. Narito ka, papunta ka doon, so you're occupying the rightmost side. Nandito naman si Miss A, papunta ron. Occupying also the rightmost side. Both of you are walking. Darating yung time, mag-aabot kayo, correct? Will you be bumping each other? Hindi, kasi narito ka, narito siya. Habang naglalakad si Miss A, dahil ito sidewalk, dito yung mga sasakyan. May isang occupant ng jeepney, nakita si Miss A, tinawag si Miss A. Pero yung jeepney is slowly moving. And Miss A heard that this occupant is calling her. So she will respond, oh yeah, is it possible that two are talking to each other while the jeepney is moving slowly? And Miss A continuously walk but not looking anymore to her direction. Pwede? O sige, magkikita tayo. Mga anong oras ba? Is it possible she is now moving towards your direction? Pwede? Lumiliis na siya. Nakita mo siya. Ano ang dapat mong gawin? Tumigil. Pumunta sa other side. Correct? Kasi nakita mo na siyang gumagano at nakalingon siya, di ba? Pero iba katwira mo. This is my lane. You are overtaking the lane and there was collision. You bumped to each other. Pwede? Nagbanggaan kayo. Pwede yun? Pwede? And there is injury. Sino may kasalanan? Si Miss A o ikaw? Ikaw. Because of doctrine of last clear chance. The person who can avoid the injury because he has the last chance to avoid it and did not take act to avoid it is the one negligent. Follow. Naintindihan na? Pag nagbanggaan kayo, galit ka pa nga eh. Correct? Alam ba, naglalakad ka, kung saan ka nakalingon, saan ka nakatingin? Sasagot siya eh. May batas na nagbabawal lumakad habang nakalingon. Ipakita mo nga sa akin ang batas na yan. Nakikita mo ko eh. Hindi mo ko iwasan. Diba? Sa konting exercise ng care to avoid me, may iwasan sana. But you did not exercise that care. Ikaw ang tatandaan mo, pag may nag-overtake, may dahilan kaya umu-overtake yun. Pagbigyan mo na lang. Basta ma-avoid yung injury. Hindi mo alam kung baka yung tao yun nagmamadaling makarating sa ospital. Baka kailangan niya ng medical treatment. Iba kasi ibang katwiran natin minsan eh. Wala ka sa lugar. O meron siyang contributory negligence pero baka i-apply yung last clear chance rule. Follow? Ano naman yung delict? Sa umpisa pa lang, the act is unlawful. It's illegal. Sa sobrang ganda ni Miss A, ginasa siya ni X. Minsan nakakatakot din maging maganda, correct? Nararamdaman mo ba yung takot na yan? Hindi. Okay. Now, buti na lang, no? Wala kang ganyang nararamdaman. Sabi kasi ni X sa sarili niya, sa sobrang ganda ni A, mababasted lang ako. At kung liligawan ko, so ba't ko paliligawan? Ginahasa na lang niya. Question. Raping a woman, is that wrong? Ba't di kayo sumagot? Di nyo alam? Ang tanda-tanda nyo na. Uy, masamang gasain kayo, ha? Kalain mo yun. Hindi nila alam, nag-iisip sila. Now, is it wrong for a man to rape a woman? Yes. And therefore, what is the source of the obligation? Crime. Because delict is a crime. Tama? A felony. Ngayon, ang tanong, bakit kasama siya sa sources ng civil obligation? Because under Article 100, if a person is criminally liable, he is also civilly liable. Naintindihan? Na-introduce sa'yo ang sources. Next meeting, let's have to give, to do, and not to do. Welcome to SIPAR. Isa lang payo ko. Napaka-excited mo nung una first day. And unti-unti yan, nawawalang excitement. Kasi nung unang pasok mo dito, kaya ka magre-review, alam mo may kulang pa rito. Correct? Correct. At bakit magaan pa ang pagpasok mo dito? Konti pa laman. Yung iba nga halos wala. Kaya ang liksi-liksi, kayang-kaya. Ang gaang. After 1 month, may nadadagdag. Bumibigat. Pangalawa, pangatlong buwan, lalo nang mabigat. Kaya iba natatakot na. Kasi bumibigat. Dapat nga, with more reason, you should be very happy. Nare-realize mo yung kulang. So, wag kang titigil. Isa lang payo ko sa'yo. Use the morning to attend the session. Use the afternoon to personally study the subjects. Use the evening to sleep. Relax. Kapag gagawin mo yan mula ngayon, sure, tapasa ka. Pero pag meron kang nilagpasang araw, maghahabol ka sa dulo, baka hindi enough, kukulangin ka sa grade. Ang klase alas 12, 12 to 1, kumain ka, 1:00, punta ka sa library, uwi ka ng alas 5 or alas 6, 5 oras na mag-aaral, everyday. Lahat ng deficiency mo, mariremedyohan. Hindi yung pagdating ng 12, uuwi ka, pagdating sa bahay, sabi mo, doon ako mag-aaral. Narinig mo lang bumukas ang ref, iba na ang konsentrasyon mo. May nagsigawan dahil meron nakakatawa sa TV, nasira na concentration mo. Your preparation depends on you. Ako, I can only say this much. Ikaw talaga gagawa. Konting pasensya, konting sakripisyo. Tsaka ka na, mag-enjoy ng panonood ng pagkain come June forward. Hanggang May, make the sacrifice. May library po tayo para sa gustong pumasa. At kung gusto mo mag-top, extend mo hanggang 7 o'clock. O yan, pang-top notcher ka na. Tingnan mo history, hindi lahat na nagtatop, number 1, puro Latin honors graduate. Marami doon mga nagsikap lang nung nag-review. Kaya mo yan. Kita-kita tayo le ha. Ako rin yata ang tax nyo eh. Correct? So next meeting natin ay
Wednesday.
Wednesday. MWF tayo. Okay? See you next meeting. Ingat. Bye-bye. Love you.